What's going on, everybody? It's Thursday night, and you all know what that means. It is Impact Wrestling. Tonight, we have got a pretty good show. There's a lot of fun things happening tonight. We've got a championship match out there tonight between Gresham and Alex Shelley. We've got some other really interesting stuff going on. That feud that we kind of saw coming with Tasha and Deonna Purrazzo. That's tonight as well. So some really good stuff going on tonight. And it should be an exciting night of wrestling. And of course, as always, I am here with my co-host, Jeff. Jeff, looks like a fun night of Impact tonight. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. This could still be emanating from some of the matches that they did overseas. But in either case, there's a lot of interesting matchups on this show tonight, dude.
Yeah, there are some good matchups on the card. I'm gonna be honest with you. With this card, Joe, this is honestly pay-per-view worthy.
Yeah.
Several of these matches. I mean, I guess we might as well go to the card, right?
We could. Yeah, we could. I mean, there is no BTI, so yeah, we could just get right into it here.
Yeah, let's get into the card, shall we? And
there
we go, folks.
Hello. There it is. The write-up said it's from Chicago. Okay, it could be. It could very well be. Geez, we're forgetting so many things. I'm forgetting so many things. Let me welcome some people in. We're jumping the gun a little bit because we're excited about the card. Let me welcome some people in. So hello, we got Clown13420. Hello, Clown. How are you? George Fleming is here. What happened to BTI? They're not doing it, probably because these were taped like overseas and things like that. And the BTI stuff might be kind of coming to an end a little early in this, the winter season. So we only have, a little over a month and a half left. So BTI may be coming to an end there and they may just skip it for the rest of the year. I'm not sure. Yeah, Jeff said that. I don't think it'll be back until after the new year. Yeah, Jeff, I didn't even see your comment. Look at that. See? I did not even see that up there. Bonkers LFC is here. James Chadwick's here. What's up, James? What's up, Bonkers? Dylan is here. Hello to you. We've got Brandon Davey is here. We have A. Jobson. Hello to you. Anthony Slate, member of our channel. Thank you for being a member, Anthony. We appreciate you, and we appreciate you being here as well. So welcome to you. We've got John Kessler as well. We have the Dark Angel is here. Hello. We've got Brandon is here. Hello, Brandon and Greg. Hello, Greg. Derek is here. What's up, Derek? Yeah, been a long day for me too. And Jeff, I'm sure Jeff has long days every day. Work is killing us. I'm in the busy holiday season. I had a big visit from like the DV, the divisional vice president, and all this stuff and everything today. So yeah, it was a long day. It was a long day. I agree. John Kessler, how are you? What else we got here? Am I missing anybody else? People chanting TNA. Oh, goodness gracious. James just said Crazy Steve and Tommy Dreamer for a title as well. So 2 titles on the line tonight. So yeah, man, that's going to be really good. I gotta say, I love Tommy Dreamer, Jeff, but I'm rooting for a Crazy Steve win tonight. Yeah. So that said, we'll just get into some business here. We've got tonight, and there's a song called "We've Got Tonight." That was a Bob Seger song, I think. Yes, but we have tonight, and then we're back on Sunday to do Between the Ropes. So those will be our only 2 other shows for this week. Impact has another pay-per-view coming up, not that far away. It's like what, December 2nd, I want to say,
or 3rd, yeah.
Okay, or the 3rd, yeah. The 2nd is a Saturday. The 3rd is a Sunday. So that's coming up, and we'll for sure be doing that. We'll also be doing a Survivor Series as well for WWE, which is coming up soon. We already have our first War Games match, which was announced, of course, on Monday. So that'll be fun. That's always a good kind of fun show. So there's our stuff, our Twitter handles, and that's amazing. Look at that. You can see what our Twitter handles are. That's awesome. So make sure you sub if you haven't done so already. Make sure you like the stream tonight. That's huge. And also make sure you Hit the notification bell to be notified about when we've got all this future content. Of course, then after this weekend and Between the Ropes, we go back to Abby's abode on Monday, which, by the way, if you've been coming out, we appreciate you. I know it's a little different, and doing a little bit of horror stuff, a little bit of wrestling stuff, a little bit of art, all that kind of stuff mixed in. We do have the finals of that bracket challenge that they did for the slasher film. So I believe, Jeff, I've seen it's down to Jigsaw against Michael Myers from 1978. Is that correct? Yes.
That's correct.
Yes. So
the original Saw versus the OG Halloween. So yeah.
So there you go. Two huge slasher films. Saw, known for its very, very huge, big, one of the biggest, probably twist endings ever in cinema. And then, of course, Halloween, the original, it kind of started also. And then whichever one of those wins, we are going to do a watch along. And since none of it involves possession, I will be there. So I will be there for that. That'll be fun. I heard, Jeff, you were discussing doing stuff like pop-ups on there, like a pop-up, almost like pop-up video. I remember from MTV when you used to watch movies and stuff on MTV back in the day. They used to pop up these videos. They'd pop up these little blurbs that people would say and stuff like that about the stuff. So that'll be fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun, and you know that I'm a big time horror movie guy, just like you.
Yes, sir.
So it'll be a lot of fun to throw in some trivia throughout the watch along, and have people learn some stuff maybe they didn't know. And same for me. I mean, I'm always like looking up different little facts and different little things about the behind the scenes stuff of how things are filmed and done. So it'll be a lot of fun.
And actually, that kind of works out well, I think, because aren't all the Halloweens on Peacock? I believe they are. If Halloween is on, most of you probably already have Peacock anyway for the wrestling stuff. So if Halloween wins, that's a bonus because Halloween is right on there. So you can just join us on Peacock and watch along with us. It'll be fun, like I said, because we can narrate a film. I've never done that before. It sounds like a fun thing to do. Like we could see certain. We promise we won't give away any spoilers if you haven't seen it. It's been around a long time, obviously since 1978, long time. But if you have never seen it, we won't spoil anything. But as we go, we'll give out little blurbs and snippets and stuff like that. So that'll be fun. Yeah. So that's our schedule coming up. And what else do we got here? I welcomed everybody in. So I think we're pretty good. Did I miss anybody? Kevin Davis. Hello, Kevin. NXT is going to see CW. Yes, I did hear that. I don't know what that means for NWA, but I can't believe it's good. I don't know that they'll have both on there. I'm not sure if WWE would have negotiated with CW if both were on there. Maybe CW will have them in their app and they'll just have the show on their app. I don't know. But I can't believe that's very good. I don't know how people feel about that. I know CW never used to be really a huge channel that a lot of people got. So unlike USA, I don't know. Maybe it is now. I'm not 100% sure. I was a little bit surprised by it, to be honest. But anyway, all right. Breaking news stuff about Jason Stoffer. Hello to you, by the way. Jason, a member of our channel. Welcome. I saw that. Yeah, he sold 30% of his stock. I saw that earlier today on the news. I have a suggestion for you and Jody for the Monday night show. Add Sky Blue and Julia Hart to future plans. They talk about wrestling, wrestlers that are involved in that type of stuff. Obviously, Vincent is mentioned a lot on there, and they mentioned Crazy Steve a couple of weeks ago. And, whenever anybody comes into a thing where it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a horror character, they will certainly do that. Saw has no, they have the Halloweens. I watched Halloween 3 actually on Peacock, right around Halloween. So they do. That was really a bad choice for Billy Corgan. Yeah, I don't. We can get more into that on Sunday. All right, let's get into this awesome card that we have here, Jeff, and let's start from. We'll go from top to bottom. We've got
I have someone real quick that wants to say hello.
Jeff as a guest.
Say hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hello. That, of course, is Jeff's beautiful daughter that is on the screen. Giving her a little good night kiss. It's good night time. It's night time. Oh, the days when I would go to bed at 8 o'clock at night. That hasn't happened in a long, long, long time. Long time. I can't even remember the last time I've gone to bed at 8 or 9 o'clock. I can't even tell you when the last time was. Probably either I was sick or I don't even know. Man, that could have been. Jeez, I don't even remember when I was her age. Yeah, well, I don't even remember like when I was 8 years old, 9 years old or so, even going to bed that early. I don't think I used to stay up late even then, and I'd be dead going to school the next day, like exhausted going to school. So awesome. But so Jeff, we've got Brian Myers and my boy.
That's
Joe
right.
Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
That's right.
But you know, Jeff, it always, always, always. There's just this little thing in the back of my neck when they wrestle Brian Myers because we've counted him out in so many things prior, saying that he would never win, he would never win, he would never win, and for whatever reason, he just comes up with wins when he shouldn't. So I don't exactly know what they're doing with Joe. I'm hoping they get him involved in something a bit bigger, whether that be, something in the realm of maybe even the world title. I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll see tonight. It's going to be interesting, and you never know. Look, the thing too with Brian Myers is Moose around the corner. Those two are teamed up. So maybe Joe Hendry gets himself another tag team partner since Yuya is gone. I don't know, but this is interesting to me, and it should be a good match.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. I'll say this too: always be on the lookout for Moose. Always.
Yeah.
That's why I'm a little bit hesitant with this one tonight. Brian Myers always finds a way, right? So,
Yeah.
But let me ask you this: I know we all love Joe Hendry, but what if this is leading to frustration, which may lead to an eventual turn?
That
How
could
would you
be.
feel about a heel run from Joe Hendry?
I would probably like anything he does because it's Joe Hendry. Oh, and he could fit so easily, I think, into a heel role, especially with all those video packages that he does for other wrestlers and stuff like that. That kind of goes really perfectly hand in hand with something a heel would do. So I'm perfectly fine with that. Actually, I think it would be cool, a little bit different. Well, you could see though, Jeff, in his personality, how he could turn around and be extremely cocky to the point of where you could definitely hate him. But he is so far over with the crowd. So, it certainly would be a shocker to them if they would have to heel Hendry is great. So he has been before. But it would certainly be like a shocker to the people that are cheering him on for that way. But I don't know. A lot of times when people can transition easier, it makes an easier transition for the fans too.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I think it's going to be a lot of fun to see a heel run. And again, I'm going to bring this up because I brought it up before. But can you imagine Joe Hendry making a song about Josh Alexander or
Oh
Alex Shelley?
yeah.
Or I mean, just think of some of the matchups he could have against some faces in the leading up to some type of big program.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. I mean, like I said, the stuff that he does. I mean, just those things and everything like that. Yeah, for sure. He could do that with anyone. And that's what. So, and that's what makes sometimes a wrestler has longevity that way because if they can really go back and forth, right, and if they're good at it. And so if you go heel to face and go back and forth and do that, it makes them a little more versatile. So they kind of last longer because they can do whatever people need them to do. And I think that, and he could do both. I could completely see him being an arrogant ass because that's, I think he would have an easy transition to doing that. So, so I could definitely see that. But either way, we're going to see something tonight. What's going to happen? Is he going to get beat due to interference? Moose beats him up. Is he going to get frustrated and do that? I could see it. I could definitely see it. Yeah. Next up, oh boy, I'm hoping this is the start of something that's going to continue for a while. Deonna Purrazzo against Tasha Steelz. Now, this happened because of the match that we saw with Deonna Purrazzo when she went for the title, and Trinity, and Tasha, there was involvement from Tasha anyway, got in Deonna's way. This is whatever the case might be, this is going to be a really, really good feud. Tasha, of course, being back, it's fun to see her again after being gone for a long time. And either way, Jeff, these two are good. The match is going to be a banger, and this is probably not the last time we're going to see this.
No, it's not going to be, and that's a good thing for us because I absolutely love both of these competitors.
Yep.
I think that anytime we get to see more Tasha Steelz is a good thing.
Yep.
And her going up against Deonna is going to be great. And yeah, I hope we continue. I hope we get a nice long program between the two of them. I really do.
Yeah, same here.
And I'll throw this out there. You know who's waiting on the other end of that potentially? I say potentially because we don't know what her status is, but
who are you thinking of?
She has history with both of these women.
Oh, Mickey.
Yeah.
Now,
if she's still around Impact,
yeah,
maybe that's the direction they can go in later down the line. But if she's out the door, whatever the case may be,
yeah.
But I'd love to see her against one of these women going forward.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, listen, anytime I get to see Mickey is awesome. So, if that happens somewhere down the road, yes. A lot, you start to think too that a lot of these matchups, if they're going to relive them, and they may be relived for the Hard to Kill pay-per-view too. You might see them go with some of these that show is going to be a banger. Whatever they set up for the card for that is going to be huge. So they're gonna bring on their best and bring on some really, really big matches.
I have a feeling we're going to get a lot of stipulations at that event.
We could. Yeah, we definitely could. James says, Mickey, Heather. Just want to tell the rest of the chat that the good news. Biopsy came back benign and no breast cancer. Let's go. That's great news. Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. That's amazing news, Heather. That's amazing news.
That's great news.
So yeah, thank you. Of course, to everyone in the chat who had Heather in your thoughts and prayers, and obviously that kind of power works out. And Heather got good news. So that's amazing. Dork Knight says, I clicked on the wrong stream. Wrestling for life. LOL. I still think it should be Deonna that retires Mickey from Impact. And that could be the way it's going to go. Could be the way it's going to go if that's what she chooses to do. Chris says, for Chris from Twitch, hello, by the way. That's awesome, says Chris. All right. We've got Eric Young and Eddie Edwards. Man, dude. We just saw Eddie go up against Will Ospreay, which was an absolute banger. And now we get Eric Young and Eddie Edwards. And this is what Jeff was talking about, how this could be a pay-per-view. The card could really be a pay-per-view card. 2 title matches, and then all this other stuff going on. And Eddie and Eric Young, oh boy, this one's going to be a banger too. Again, not 2 guys you normally might think that would go at it or wrestle one another, but we all know that Eric Young is a face now. Eddie, of course, still the heel. But this one, Jeff, 2 very, very good technical wrestlers.
Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard hitting too.
Yep.
And this is another match I think we could see a rematch at Hard to Kill, which I wouldn't mind. Can you imagine these 2 in some type of stipulation?
Oh, no doubt.
Monsters Ball.
Monster. I was just we've seen Eric Young in some well-remembered Monsters Ball matches. Yes. Yeah, that would be awesome. Someone mentioned up above in the chat. Let me see who that is. Where is it? I missed it. Oh, Jeremy. Hello, Jeremy. You hear Allie and Blade and Butcher are gone with AEW. Maybe back at. Allie back in TNA and reuniting with Rosemary would be mwah. I would love that. Would love that. I don't know if that would happen. And of course, Butcher and Blade being there as well, if they all came over, that I'm down with that. I'm absolutely down with that. Allie and Rosemary are really good friends. They have a clothing merchandise shop together called Bunny and the Blade. Which is I bought stuff from there. So I'd definitely be down with that. Definitely be down with that. We'll see. I'm sure maybe Rosemary would have something a little bit to say, maybe in Scott D'Amore's ear about that possibility. So yeah, I'd be down with that. All right, so we've got the Impact Digital Media Championship match. We've got Tommy Dreamer defends his title against Crazy Steve. Jeff, do they pull the plug here? Is it time for Crazy Steve to win the title? I'm going to say yes. I do think it is. And I do believe that this will be Crazy Steve's first time. Am I right? Maybe I'm wrong here, but I do believe that this might be his first solo title since he's been there.
I'm going to have to look up and see if he had the X Division. I feel like he had the X Division title at one point.
Yeah, you might be right. He might have. Yeah, you're right. He might have had that. I don't remember, but it could be.
I will say this, though. I think I have to ask the question, if not now, when?
Right.
Because you repackage this guy. It's really over with the fans.
Yep.
Really enjoying it.
Yep.
If not now, when?
Yeah. That's a good point.
So unless, which I really don't want to see them do this, but maybe he ends up getting a tag team partner, someone that he recruits, and maybe they can go after the tag team titles. I don't know, but I think at this point in time, it would be really wise to put the title on Crazy Steve.
Yeah,
and I think it also serve as kind of a passing of the torch moment.
Very true. Very true. Because Tommy has the background with him, right?
Yeah,
I think he trained him, didn't he? Didn't he come out and say that he trained him and stuff like that?
I think he did.
Yeah. No, that's absolutely great point. Let's see what we got here. Good news, Heather. Eric Young, TNA for Eric Young, going to be interested. Psycho Eric comes back up. Hello, Liam. How are you? Andrew Stevens is here. Hello, Andrew. Charles Alford. What's up? Mark says, I have to say, though, Joe Hendry's a face. You can see flashes of heelish turns on those videos he does for people like Simon Miller. Liam says, I'm talking Eric Young, little pile driver people. I'm so sorry to hear you've gone through that. I bet you're filled with anxiety and stress. Glad you're okay. And you and your family can relax. Hey, Damien, how are you doing? Hope you're well. Barry Monkey says, I really hope Crazy Steve wins. It's nice for Dreamer to win, but I don't think he's right to carry the title. Heather saying, got to go with Michael Myers. Sorry. Conrad says, hey, everyone. What's up, Conrad? How are you? What do you think of NXT moving to CW in October 2024? We talked a little bit about that on our Sunday show, so you can go back and check that out if you haven't done so already. We talked a little bit about that happening, I believe, on there. Bryce Frank is here. What's up, Joe and Jeff? Since TNA came back, I hope Scott brings back Flying Elvis, LOL, so Hendry can make a video on them. That would be very funny. Very funny. Hey, Dark Angel. Yo, Insiders. What's up, Nathan, the wrestling guy? How are you? Bring back the Iconics. One of them's pregnant. So I don't think that's going to happen. The other has a baby, and the other one is now pregnant. So I really don't think that's happening anytime soon. Brandon Barnes says hello, everyone. Hello to you. All right. The Impact World title is on the line as well. Alex Shelley against Jonathan Gresham. This kind of out of nowhere, and Mr. Gresham is finally getting his shot at Alex Shelley. Now, this to me, Jeff, feels more like no way. I don't think they're going to take the title off of Alex Shelley before a major pay-per-view, so I don't see that happening. But What this feels like to me is more of a drive to change Jonathan Gresham into a bigger heel, I believe, is what this is going to be. We may see him start to do some stuff that he normally wouldn't do, maybe a little more frustration because he doesn't win, and he goes a little more and more down that path. And, who knows? Maybe he beats up Alex Shelley after losing the match or something along those lines. But, Jeff, I think really this is the spotlight that Jonathan Gresham is going to be a much different wrestler in the next coming year, I believe.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this, and I don't mean this as a slight or anything, but when I saw this match, I was like, that's random.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started thinking about the possibilities and what they can do to kind of further what we've seen with Jonathan Gresham, like you mentioned. So I like that. I also think it could be a way to introduce a little bit of a sinister side from Alex Shelley, though.
Yep.
I think all right. We know right now that Moose is going to be waiting at Hard to Kill for whoever wins this match. You don't just go up against Moose as a nice guy. You just can't. You got to have that edge to you. So, I can see this kind of bringing out an edge of on Alex Shelley. So I'm looking forward to it. This is going to be a great match, regardless. Regardless, I think it's going to be great.
Anything that Jonathan Gresham does is usually really, really good. We saw him over this course of the year in a lot of matches with Speedball Mike Bailey. A lot. They faced each other, gosh, like 5 or 6 times at least that we've seen on television and pay-per-views. And it could have been more outside of that, but they've had an amazing feud throughout this past year. So yeah, that's the card. It looks like it's going to be a hell of a fun show tonight. So a lot of crazy things going on. We'll see if they've got some promos and stuff that they're going to be doing, some backstage stuff as well. And yeah, it's going to be fun. People forget Josh was a heel. I never forgot about that. Yeah, he was in the North, of course, with Ethan Page, and they definitely were heels. They're both very good at it. Great technical match between these two, said John Kessler. Yes. All right, so that is the card for tonight, and it is 8:17, and that signifies now the clocks, of course, turn back a little bit, fall back, spring ahead, whatever. It gets dark now at 5, which really sucks. But that doesn't matter for this because no matter what time of the day it is, people have to eat. So look at that. Jeff and I have been doing this way too long, man. You can see like the graphic of bloop right now when I say eat, boom, it comes up. Amazing. Anyway, it's time for food. Share with us your food that you had today. Dinner, breakfast, lunch, snacks. We don't care. It's all good. And we want to hear about it. We want to hear what you're eating. Let us know what you had to eat today. Good. And make the chat hungry so everybody stays alert and awake and stuff like that throughout the stream. That's why we do it. So no, we do it because it's fun. The North, yes. I someday love to see them back together again. I don't know if it'll ever happen the way I want it to, but I'd love to see those two back together again. They were amazing. Those matches against the Motor City Machine Guns were so good. So good. All right, what do we got here? We got Brandon saying barbecue chicken salad. Sausage, bacon, scrambled egg, chips, mushrooms, baked beans, says James. Brandon says chicken and rice. Little Silver says for dinner had a fish sandwich with fries and a shake. Breaded chicken and beans, says Nathan. Chicken, rice, and a salad bowl for lunch. You guys are eating kind of healthy today. Kind of healthy. All right, that's good. That's good, man. Healthy is good. I ended up having a bigger lunch today because I worked a 9-hour day. So I had Chick-fil-A today, which I love. I had these chicken strips and the chicken sandwich and the waffle fries with Polynesian dipping sauce. So that's what I had today. It was really good. I love Chick-fil-A. Tonight when I get off here, I think I'm gonna have a bowl. You know what I bought myself actually? 2 boxes of the Monster cereals. The Blueberry and Count Chocula. I haven't had those, and I can't even tell you how long. I try not to eat them because they're really bad for you. They have a ton of sugar. But just for a little treat, they were $1 because it's past Halloween, and they're the small boxes, so you get a couple bowls out of it. It really wouldn't be much, and I figured, what the hell? So I'm gonna have a bowl of Blueberry, I think, tonight after I get off the stream. Pulled pork sandwiches sounds yummy. Mashed stuffing peas and gravy and croissants, says Dork Knight. Chicken rice, says Dark Angel, joins the chicken parade. Chipotle. I call that chipotle. My daughter loves chipotle. Homemade meatloaf with tomato sauce, mashed potatoes, and salad. Wow, all this good stuff, you guys. I'm not seeing so much fast food, man. A lot of people are eating good. Baked chicken and rice for dinner, and I'll be eating a pack of Twizzlers later. I love Twizzlers. Which ones do you like? The red ones? I kind of like the strawberry. And you know what? You know what my favorite Twizzlers were, Damien? And I don't know if anybody ever had them besides me, or if you had them. The chocolate Twizzlers rule, dude.
Very underrated.
My God, they are so good. I can eat a whole pack, and now I can't get them anywhere. I cannot find them. I used to get them in the drugstores. I'd see them in Rite Aid or CVS and stuff like that. I cannot find them anywhere anymore. So I don't know if they're done away with, but I absolutely love them. My favorite. You know what my worst favorite is? The black ones. Yeah. I hate black licorice. I hate it. It's horrendous. Whoever came up with it, I know it tastes. Oh God. There's even a liquor, Sambuca, that tastes like black licorice. It is awful. My mother used to eat black licorice candies when she was a kid. Oh God, it's the worst. I don't know how people like that. Oh my God, terrible. I get Necco wafers for Halloween. We were just coming off of Halloween, right? So I get up these packs of Necco wafers. I don't know if you've ever had them, but they're just little. They look like a quarter almost, like the size of a quarter, and they're just little candies, different flavors. There's like a peppermint and an orange and all these other, and then of course they had the one black licorice one in there, and I had to chuck it. I'm like, nope, and I fling it across the room. I'm like, I'm not eating that. That's horrible. Let's see, leftover pizza from Deli Aisle and Walmart. I did not eat healthy, says James. Well, you had some healthy stuff in there. May not have been totally healthy, but you had some healthy stuff in there. The croissants were separate. Correction, pulled chicken with grapes on the side, says Derek. All right. Okay. Baked chicken again. A lot of baked chicken. I mean, you guys are eating good. I'm telling you. With pasta, sweet honey baked cornbread, and lima beans. Remember Count Chocula, Frankenberry, and Blueberry. What about the lost one, John? Let's not forget the Legend of Fruit Brute. Go back and check. In the 1980s, they came out with a cereal that was a monster cereal with a werewolf called Fruit Brute. But it tasted way too much like Trix, and no one bought it. And it went away very, very quickly. But yeah, it was out there. Can the releases show up anywhere now? I don't think until, I could be wrong. I don't really remember when they were released, but it's usually 90 days. So I'm guessing probably not until if Impact or if TNA gets some of them, it'll be at Hard to Kill, I think. Chicken fettuccine, that sounds good. Strawberry ones, says Damien. Okay, strawberry licorice. Try looking. What are you talking about? The licorice? I've looked everywhere. For breakfast, I had bacon, egg, and cheese croissant with tater tots from Burger King. Good stuff. Got to have it your way. I never had Oh, dude, you don't know what you're missing. Chick-fil-A is so good. Marley likes Chick-fil-A, see? Try looking on Amazon. Oh, yeah. I never like, you know what? I have a thing. I never like buying candy from Amazon or eBay. Because the one time that I did, I got, they were so stale. They're awful. I'm kind of a guy that especially if you're looking for licorice, I'll go into a store and I'll kind of like, you kind of take the pack and you can kind of tell if it's hard, if it's old. So that I kind of like doing that because if licorice is hard, it's terrible. There's nothing you can do about it. You just have to eat it and it's like stale. It's gross. So I don't like buying candy online. I'm very, very picky about that. Jelly beans too. Yeah. Oh God, the black jelly beans. We had lousy jelly beans when I grew up. We never had any fruit flavors. They're all like mint, awful mint. There was a white one that was peppermint. There was a pink one that was spearmint. That was all mint. And then you had the black. Oh, yeah, they were awful, dude. Ugh, I will not eat any of that. What's up, guys? Been a minute, but I called you talking about food, or I called you talking about food. So white fudge covered Oreos. Oh, damn, Paul. We go through all that good stuff, the healthy stuff, and you come out with the dessert. My mom likes black licorice too. Must have been a thing. The older generation loves them because they were probably given that a lot when they were kids, I would imagine. And seeing those chocolate Twizzlers before, they're so good, dude. So good. And releases can show up anywhere after December 20th. Yeah. And that, seeing that, James, most of your main shows are done. Most of your main shows are done. And I don't think WWE would even bring anybody in after that because right around the corner is a Rumble. So why not just wait? I saw Michael J. Fox at a local garden center. Wow, really? Dude, that's pretty cool. Should have went over to him. And I have blueberry on my shelf. Made some apple crisp and was awesome. Red Vines destroyed Twizzlers. Piece of hot dog smothered in garlic butter, fried and served with roast potatoes, covered in some garlic butter and sliced red pepper and onion. Damn, Berry Monkey. That sounds amazing. Marley time. Yes, it was Marley. Jägermeister's flavored the same. Yes. And black licorice, anise. Awful. Yeah. Yuck. Jeff, what are you eating? Are you eating now? Which I'm assuming you probably are.
Absolutely.
See, I knew it.
Having a little Chinese food.
Chinese, okay. What kind?
So I have a bento box.
Okay.
It comes with sushi.
Okay.
It comes with I forget what kind of chicken this is, but it's amazing. Has some tempura,
okay.
like shrimp and veggies.
Okay.
Some white rice, and yeah, it's pretty darn good.
Nice. Very nice. Chick-fil-A is Jesus chicken. Yeah, well, they don't believe in opening Sunday. Clown, it's funny. Growing up, and Jeff can attest to this. We stores were closed. Stores would close on Sundays. It wasn't just restaurants. Stores would close. They felt it was always a family day. Now it wasn't, it was when I was pretty young, 7, 8, 9 years old. After that, they started realizing, well, we're going to make more money if we open. So yes, we're going to stay open. But stores would close. Malls would even close on a Sunday because they felt that, again, it was important to spend time with family, and Sunday was always like a family day. So they're kind of, I guess, just trying to keep that tradition going. There's other places that do that. Red Leaf does too. Red Leaf, very popular around me. There's one right outside of my plaza where my Best Buy is, and they close on Sundays as well. So some people just feel that it should be important, and I don't know that I doubt that. That used to be a very cool time. You would work, people would work 6 days a week, right? Or 5 days a week. So a lot of them would work Monday through Friday. And if you're, or else you could work the Tuesday through Saturday or whatever and have that Sunday off. It was always just a nice thing. And people would just get to go places with their families and stuff like that. We used to go to a lot of amusement parks and stuff when I was a kid. So it was good. It was family time, right? It was family. Jeff, did you do that kind of stuff?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I was going to say, like in my town, and if this is going to be hard to believe for some people, but Walmart was even closed on Sunday.
They were, yeah.
Yeah. And then years later, they started opening up at like 1:00 on Sunday. But yeah, I mean, Sunday was a big family day. I grew up going to church with my mom. And, we'd have big Sunday dinners and hang out with family and all of that. So,
yep.
So yeah, yeah, and I got to shout this out too. I want to say this: Happy Veterans Day. I know it's tomorrow, but Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. And I got to shout out my dad. It'll be 7 years on Saturday since he passed. So it's been a little bit of a tricky week too from that regard. But yeah, I just want to thank all of our veterans out there. Thank you for your service. Thank you for what you did for our country, and greatly appreciate it.
Yeah. Great shout. My dad was in the military as well, and they have a nice, really nice thing they put up for Memorial Day. It's like a flag with his military picture, and they put it up right where our old house used to be. which is really cool. They put that on like the poles and stuff by the houses in the towns and everything. I think that's a really, really nice tribute. And yeah, great stuff. And yes, we definitely echo that. Thank you to, the veterans who fought and died for the freedom of this country. So huge, huge stuff. My tree probably won't go up until the day. Yeah. That kind of gets put off a little more now. People don't like to rush it as much as everybody else does.
Okay, so here's the question with the tree though, and I want you to chime in on this, Joe. How long does it stay up?
Ours, I would say, definitely after New Year's. I'm probably going to say like maybe a week or maybe a little over a week or so after New Year's. Not that much longer after that. I would probably say.
I used to work with someone that left theirs up year round.
Oh God, no. God. That's like listening to Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas all year long. No, I would die. Christmas is great, but we kind of got to move on. Got to move on. Some people though decorate their trees in way different ways, and people do. Like I've seen, me being a big nerd, I've seen Star Wars trees. I've seen people do horror trees. Believe it or not, I've seen there are a whole bunch of them out there. That people just do really, really different stuff with their Christmas decorations. So. All right, we're about to start here. We've got the scenes, of course, the highlights from last week. There you see Will Ospreay. Really quickly, I got to get my geek minute out here. Tonight, if you're watching, is the last episode of Loki, season 2, which has been tremendous if you're a Marvel fan. Also, the Marvels movie comes out this coming Friday. I'm not sure it's hooked me enough to go see it in a theater. I don't know if I will. However, they did, and I won't spoil it. I already know what it is, but I won't spoil it for anyone else. But they did put a huge, huge post-credit scene in this that is going to change the whole concept of the entire Marvel universe. It is that big. So people will be like, when they see it, it leaked everywhere, by the way. It was everywhere. It was all, and they couldn't keep pulling them down fast enough for people to not see it. So they are all over the place, but it is a huge, huge scene for people who are fans of Marvel, and they'll be very, very excited about seeing that. So big stuff for Marvel and things going on there. And stuff in the movies. We're getting Deonna and Tasha to start our show tonight. Tasha Steelz is on her way down to the ring. The Santa Claus series on Disney Plus. Yeah, a lot of the others. I just don't like how they skip over Thanksgiving. I mean, there's Thanksgiving stuff. One of the best movies ever is a Thanksgiving movie, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Such a good film. And don't sleep on Thanksgiving. And don't rush Thanksgiving out of here. Don't rush it out of here. I work in retail. I know. I mean, we're rushing the holidays big time. So before you know it, it'll be over. Pizza with cauliflower crust, says A. Jobson, and a dark chocolate bar. See if I missed anybody else. My wife does ours November 1st and comes down at the end of January. We get more Tom Campbell announcing, don't we? Right on Jeff, freedom isn't free. Best bite my tongue. I just said too much to some people's annoyance. UK supermarkets are legally allowed to open 6 hours on Sunday even now. Heck yeah, but that belt on Steve like yesterday. Crazy Steve is the best thing on TNA right now. Do you remember I was here last Thursday, James, said DRO. Mine would be up all year round if it were up to me, LOL. What else did I miss here? Could have an all year round wrestling Christmas tree with wrestlers bobble faces on. January 5th, 12th night is correct day to take them down. Though in places like Germany, many leave the tree up till Candlemas, which is early February. Day after New Year's, it goes down. Thank you, Jeff. My grandfather passed away about 10 years ago, but he served on the USS Midway during the last few days of World War II. He worked on radar, which was in its infancy in those times, but never got to see any action on the field. When he passed, his USS Midway, that was passed on to me. Oh, that's cool. Very cool. So wait, we saw all the tapings from the UK already, even the Coventry shows. I don't know that we're going to see all of those, Heather, so probably not. They might say, I mean, who knows? They might save once the next pay-per-view is done. They're probably going to just have some filler stuff. I would imagine they'll have that award show, the IPWF stuff, and maybe who knows? Maybe they'll show some of that. I'm wondering what the lead is going to be to Hard to Kill, for that matter. I don't know what they're going to do there in the time between the end of the year and Hard to Kill. I don't know if they're going to start all new storylines in that little bit of time, or if they're just going to go right in. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Blaze Pizza is awesome. I love Blaze Pizza. There's a Blaze Pizza right outside my plaza. It's good stuff. Jeff told me to try the Blaze Pizza barbecue chicken. Ooh,
yeah.
It's so good.
It's good.
It's so good because a lot of people, when they make like barbecue chicken pizza or the buffalo chicken pizza, they soak it with sauce. They put the sauce under the cheese like they do a normal pizza. They don't do that with Blaze. Blaze bakes in the cheese and the chicken and stuff first, and then drizzles the barbecue sauce over top, which is such a better way to do it. It doesn't get overpowering with sauce. So yeah, they're really good. Only the Glasgow one was taped, says James. Mick Foley has a whole room in his house dedicated to Christmas. Glasgow show is the only one taped for the episode, I believe. This storyline will carry over to TNA. I think I'm finally caught up. Yes. All right. Well, here we go. We've got Deonna Purrazzo. Now, this was recorded in Chicago. I'm not exactly sure how long ago it was recorded. Both of them are locking up. Deonna as they're stretched out across her feet there. A little bit of a weird position. And we know Deonna's going to want to work on that arm. That's what she does. Mick Foley, Anfield, he is wearing a red shirt. Stack card. Oh, yeah, it absolutely is. It absolutely is a stack card.
I'm almost done stuffing my face, so I'll be back.
Oh, hey, man, dude. No, take your time. Do it. Do what you got to do.
Yeah, because, I mean, like, during the days, I don't really get to
get a
chance to eat lunch or anything. So
all good, man. All good. Do what you got to do.
Plus, I'm trying to get these two little ones in bed.
Yep. No worries. Yeah, that football game tonight's really poor. That's really poor. That's two of the worst teams in the NFL. That is really, really poor. The Bears and the Panthers. Ugh. It's just bad. I'm not sure they're going to get very good ratings for that one. That is just a bad game. Bad game.
You want me to tell you what else is going to be a bad game?
Must be something the Bucs are playing.
My fantasy league this week.
Oh, are you playing me?
No, not this week.
Okay. I think you and I are playing each other next week.
Yeah, because what's really good about having the Eagles wide receiving core is that they have been absolutely destroying it all year. Yeah. But what's bad about it is that they're on a bye week this week.
Oh, yeah. When you get those bye weeks, it's a killer.
Yeah.
It's a killer. Well, I know I'm not winning. I literally have to probably win all the rest of my games.
Yeah.
In order for me to even make the playoffs at this point. One of the guys in our league is like 7-1. He just lost his first game, and he lost by percentage points. Like, if his running back would have ran one more run for 2 yards, he would have won. But he's like 7-1, and he's running away with everybody else. He has Christian McCaffrey, which there you go. Whoever booked this game should be thrown in jail. It's bad. It's bad. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking. Were they thinking they were gonna, they're gonna spotlight the rookie quarterback in Carolina? Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, both of those teams are awful. Carolina's gonna have a little more leeway because it's a rookie quarterback. Chicago, I think they're gonna bust up that team. They're gonna probably break up. Ooh, what? Deonna doing some twerking? I don't remember ever seeing that.
Tasha did it first, so then Deonna. Well,
Deonna giving it right back.
You saying she can do it better, I guess. So.
Yeah. The women of Impact all did a video where they all were twerking. I don't know if you saw that online, Jeff, but oh god, was it hilarious. Deonna was doing it. Jordan Grace was doing it. They were all in the same video and they were all doing it. Giselle Shaw was in it, I think. And they were just filming each other doing that. And it was really, really funny.
I'm going to play this for Brandon because I feel like Brandon might be sweating right now.
Brandon's like, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Did Brandon get a giggity? I didn't hear it.
Oh, it didn't? Okay.
No, I didn't hear it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't hear it. I was wondering. I'm like, well, I was waiting for it. I'm like, well, he's hearing a giggity. And I'm in walking distance of Soldier Field. Imagine if they lost. I'd really love to do American fantasy football. It's fun. It's fun. I'm the commissioner of the league this year. You'll have to hit me up next year, Dork Night, if I'm doing it again. We were looking for people anyway. So, Jägermeister and tequila never agreed with me. Add absinthe. Oh God, dude,
absinthe. Oh my goodness.
I would throw up. I would throw up. Yeah. No. I see you, baby. Yep, James. James is taking the position of Tazzy tonight.
Yeah.
I never knew Deonna could do that. Also, for the first time in this chat, I say giggity. I despise tequila and absinthe. I've never tried. I'm not a big drinker. We're getting into drinking all of a sudden. I'm not a big drinker. There's not much liquor that I really, really can say I enjoy. I think I was telling you guys on the last stream when I was at my buddy's Halloween party. I drank a shot of cookie dough whiskey. Oh my Lord, was that good? Very dangerous though, because it's so good. You could literally just have shot after shot after shot because it's sweet. There it is. You got it. There it is. But that, oh my God, it was so good. DRO says it was me who booked it. Deonna with a leg sweep takedown there and roll over, and there is the arm bar.
Well, Roger Goodell needs to call you into his office. You guys need to flex the games the next time.
Right? Yeah, it's so bad. So bad. Oh, wait a minute now. Look at this. Tasha's got this locked in here. And she's in the center of the ring. Yeah.
That's Deonna's move.
It is, yeah. She reversed basically her own move on her and has her locked in the middle there of the ring. Nowhere to go, but now Deonna reverses. Oh, man.
Oh.
That is locked in really, really good. Ooh, Deonna almost got – oh, that was smart. Really smart by Tasha there to turn her around like that in a pinning combination. Has there been any wrestling-related alcohol battles, or is that not PG? Alcohol bottle, wrestling with alcohol bottles. I don't know. I don't know. I'd imagine if any of them have them. Maybe I know the Good Brothers. Didn't the Good Brothers have their own beer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And other alcohols too. They had liquor.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. Tasha Steelz getting fired up. Me being a Kiss fan, of course they merchandise everything, and they have their own liquor too. They made cold gin, which is a song by Kiss. I was going to try it, but it's like super expensive, and I don't drink much, so I'm like, yeah, I'm not paying $80 for a bottle. Cover here to. Oh man, Tasha gets Deonna clean. Wow.
Fairly clean. Unless we missed something there at the end, but
no, I didn't miss any kind of cheating or anything going on. Tasha Steelz gets a clean win over Deonna Purrazzo. That's almost a little shocking to me.
I agree with what Lil Silver said, though. I think she needed the win more because, one, she's just coming back after being away for a while. True. But I think this really elevates her in the knockouts division.
Tasha is amazing. Wow, Deonna lost. Oh, we got Alex Shelley. Alex Shelley back to being like the face that he was before. No more black jacket. No more black jacket. If I was a wrestler, I'd come out with a bar called the Arm Bar. This is back to Bound for Glory. This was the match for the titles. When Ace Austin and Chris Bay won those titles back, and there they are, the new champs. Must have been the twerking that put Deonna off. Trey's tweet earlier teasing something for tonight. I did not. He's talking about Ric Flair. ABC got the 1, 2, 3. Great song. ABC, as easy as 1, 2, 3. Good stuff. We're going to be the first TNA world champions of this generation. Oh, there's Santino Marella. Santino says, I'm proud of you guys.
Oh, he said line them up. Any challenges?
Oh, Kenny King and Sheldon Jean.
Yep.
Well, look at his shirt. Cute AF. He's cute AF. I replied with whoop, and a gif of Myron Reed. Kenny King talking about the club. The club.
Trip down memory lane.
Yeah, right. Ooh. You don't got a championship. A little spicy here. Wow. Next week. Kenny King and Sheldon Jean against ABC for the titles next week. Okay. All right. More talent expected to sign. Seeing WWE free agents coming up soon. Or Punk debuts tonight and shocks the world and breaks the... Oh, God. Oh, God. Jeff wants to know who are your TNA signings wish list, folks? Yeah, a lot of people are talking about those WWE cuts and stuff. So who do you want to see? Again, I think on our Sunday show, Jeff and I talked a little bit about it. We mentioned Tennille Dashwood.
Oh, Joe here.
Oh, my God. Oh, I absolutely love this dude. This is freaking amazing. Oh, he's added to it a little bit. Oh, here. Wait a minute. No mask. Yo, what happened to the no mask?
I know. I want to see the mask, darn it.
I know. What's going on? Why no mask? Oh, I'm bummed. Man, I'm bummed. Maybe they're running. Maybe they're expensive, and he keeps on ripping them. James says Mustafa Ali, Tennille Dashwood, and Riddick Moss. Mustafa Ali, Tennille Dashwood, CM Punk. Let's go, Crazy Steve. Tommy Dreamer coming down. Be aware of some fork play in this match, possibly. Remember the last time he got in a ring?
Somebody's going to get forked.
Someone's going to get Yeah, you better watch out for the fork play. Dream reminds me of the bouncer from Max and Patty. I can't believe he didn't have the mask on. I'm so disappointed. You think he would too for the title match? I'm very disappointed in that.
With a whole new mask if he wins the championship.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Very disappointed.
Give me a second, guys. Hold on.
No problem, dude. I know it's not necessarily TNA or Impact related, but speaking of masks, who is the guy in the mask on AEW? Who is the devil? Who is it? Who is the devil? Tell me who you think it is. I've got a pretty good idea. I think who it is. If you're watching AEW, by the way, if you're not, it's cool. But who is the devil? James thinks it's Adam Cole. Be interesting, wouldn't it? It'd be interesting, wouldn't it? It'd be an interesting choice. And get the two ex best friends going against one another. Make Adam Cole into a Kyle O'Reilly. That's a very interesting choice too. Very interesting choice. Boring option, say Adam Cole. I was thinking Roderick Strong. I don't know why. It would just be a big swerve, I think. But I was thinking Strong. Britt Baker, or Swerve Strickland. Tony Khan. Yeah, sometimes I think people think he is the devil. It's interesting, right? There's a lot of possibilities. I'm guessing they'll hold that off until the pay-per-view. It might even cost. I wonder if it even costs. If it costs MJF the title, whoever it is, if maybe it costs him the title and he loses because of it. Maybe whoever it is attacks him and he loses the belt because of it. Just tearing at the lips here, just fingers in the mouth, tearing the lips of Tommy Dreamer. I mean, brutal. In all seriousness, Jack Perry. Okay. All right. Okay. Some people are thinking it's going to be one of the WWE signees. It's going to be somebody new. But if you're a Manchester United fan, then the devil is Joel Glazer. I love this chant of Steve's. I mean, it's crazy. Look at this. He's kind of pulling on Dreamer's eye. Like, it almost looked like he was going to pop his eye out of his head. He was pulling up like on his eye here at the same time as pulling his lip across. Instead of pop his eye out. I've been waiting weeks for this. Some believe it's CM Punk. That I can't even understand that. I commented about that. If there are people who believe that it's Punk, they really just don't know wrestling. Superplex from Dreamer. They really just don't know his wrestling. They really just don't. They really don't know wrestling at all. Like to say that, you're very, very out of touch. I think you're very, very out of touch. The people who say that must be the people who just believe everything that goes on in a wrestling ring is 100% real. Because I don't know. I don't have any other reason why they would think that. They think so in their minds. They think that he would have fired him for a storyline, and then he would just reappear. Yeah, that's really kind of dumb. Adam Cole, the devil they say is devil backwards is Liv, so I think it's Liv Morgan. He was fired. Yes, he very well was. Jack Perry. And knowing AEW is going to fall flat. Oh, Nice move there by Dreamer. He's going for a cover. 1, 2, no. Kick out of 2. And let's just hope the devil isn't Ric Flair. Could you imagine if the mask came off and you see him go, woo?
Kinsley says good night, everyone.
Good night. Oh, Dreamer had him up in Crazy Steve. Steve ripping at that. Oh, we're getting eye play. And he's not leaving it alone. He just basically tore into Tommy Dreamer's right eye. John G. Hello, John G. No worries. Congratulations to Carmella and Corey on their first child. Crazy Steve just kind of hanging there with Tommy. Tommy's a little bit out of it in the corner. Crazy Steve just laying next to him and kind of, having a little chat. Just kind of having a little chat there with him. He said he has to end. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's going to end Tommy Dreamer. What does that mean? Oh, it's stepped up. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Jeff, look what's coming to dinner.
I see.
We've got a fork.
Yep.
We've got a fork. Oh, he's gonna jam it right into his head. Gonna jam it into his head. Why? Okay. Oh, Dreamer just biting on his arm. Dreamer giving some back. Now, what I don't understand, Dreamer with a cutter. What I don't understand is why the hell is the referee allowing this? Now Dreamer has the fork.
Uh-oh.
Dreamer has the fork. Oh, he got Steve in the head with the fork.
DQ.
Dreamer got himself disqualified.
Right? Wasn't
Seriously,
that a DQ?
dude? Oh, he's busted him open. He said, "You want to feel pain? Fork you." Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, that's gross, dude. The skin came underneath the fork. Oh, dude. Oh, you know what we're getting out of this, Jeff? We're getting a Monsters Ball match, aren't we?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're getting Monsters Ball for the title at Hard to Kill. Crazy Steve just standing there bloodied and cut open laughing at Dreamer. We're getting a Monsters Ball match. I guarantee it, or something along those lines. We're getting a big match. That was terrible. It's Fork Night. There's John Gresham. Well, again, I'm not really surprised if they want to keep that going a little bit. You know, that we don't have a lot of yeah, Marley isn't happy either because Crazy Steve lost. We're having we have storylines that are going to continue probably into Hard to Kill. Forky. It's just Forky. That Carolina over Chicago in the football game that no one cares about. Tommy Dreamer will be the first TNA Wrestling Digital Media Championship. Oh, by then, maybe they want Crazy Steve to be the first TNA Digital Media Championship. That's a good. Oh, we're getting my boy. Here we go. Brian Myers up first, and then it's going to be, I believe, is going to be up next. Fork the most dangerous thing in wrestling. Yeah. Tommy, I don't know. Maybe Crazy Steve will have to up his game. Maybe he'll need something a little bit more deadly than a fork.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll have to up his game. Maybe he'll grab a butter knife and bring a butter knife the next night.
he's playing Dreamer's game, so he's got
He
to
is.
he's got to up the ante a little bit.
Yeah, he is. That's gonna be. There he is.
Joe's pumped.
I am. I'm pumped up. There he is. Let's go. Let's go. Look at there he is. The night just gets better.
He's all smiles right now, but is he going to be all smiles at the end of this match?
No, right? He may not be. He may not be. Get the vocals ready. I believe in Joe Hendry. Let's go. Let's go. And it's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a... Oh, God. Are you singing Ironic by Alanis Morissette? Is that what you're quoting? Is that what you're quoting? Look at the crowd. Oh, is the digital media title going with TNA rebrand? I would imagine so. Joe's got some words. Let's see what Joe has to say. He's got some words. We believe, chance. Yeah, I don't know, Steven, why they wouldn't have the same titles that they've had. He said, you've all heard the big news. What's the big news? There's a rebrand in this company. Yes, we have heard that. Mm-hmm. TNA, chance. Brian Myers not impressed. He's not impressed. He said it starts right here tonight. Not at Hard to Kill, but tonight. He won't be known as Edge's bitch. He's Adam's bitch. Oh, that's true. He is Adam's bitch.
He had to change since he's no longer Edge.
He did, yeah. He's not Adam anymore or Edge anymore. He's Adam's bitch.
My daughter brought me in a note that she wrote for me.
I can't.
It says, "I love my dad."
Oh, that's cute. Look at that. Look at that. They believe in Joe Hendry. Adam's bitch. It's hilarious. Brian Myers like, are you done? Are you done? I'm a little nervous about this match. I said that before the show started. I'm a little nervous. Little nervous about what might happen here. I'm a little nervous. A little nervous to see what happens with Moose and if there's any interference. Hard to Kill, of course, January the 13th. We will be there front and center. Huge. And then Snake Eyes is on the 14th. Snake Eyes, I would imagine, is going to be a taping for the following week. But yeah, we will be here for Hard to Kill for sure.
Marley said she's going to be here too.
Marley's being quite feisty tonight. Yes, she's being quite feisty. Quite feisty. TNA is truly hard to kill. Brian Myers is Adam's bitch. Yes, he is. He is. He definitely is.
If I didn't have my headphones in, my daughter would have said, "Daddy, that was a really bad word. You shouldn't be listening."
That is the main event coming up a little bit later. Brian Myers, Joe Hendry down the mat. Hendry, Brian Myers waiting for him to get up. Telling him to get up. Let's see him coming over. No, he takes a big elbow from Joe Hendry on the uppercut. And now Hendry just, wow, look at the power. Tosses Brian Myers way over that top rope and out to the floor.
threw that man like a discus.
Yeah, he really did. And you're seeing all the Anthem sports and entertainment signs here tonight, too.
Yeah, you're starting to see some more advertising.
Yeah. Anthem, and then you see the Rumble Gaming, whatever that is. IPWF, we are going to get to see some matches from that, or maybe get to see the whole thing. I don't know if it's a 2-hour show. We might get to see that one upcoming Thursday. That'll be a lot of fun. They usually have that all the time right around Thanksgiving, giving their wrestlers the time off to spend with their holiday or with their families, which is nice. I think it should be mandatory, honestly, because these wrestlers are on the road constantly. They're on the road all year. They're away from their families for so long that I think it should be mandatory that they give the wrestlers time off for the holidays. Like not just some of them. I think they all should. They all should do it. Where they can like just show recordings and past stuff and just give them 4 days off or something for Thanksgiving. Give them a week off for Christmas, just so they can spend time.
Another good thing that they could do is recap the year.
Yeah.
Do like top 10s or whatever they want to do.
Yep.
That'd also be a nice way to get newer fans, especially if you have folks during the holidays that visit family and you've got one side of the family that doesn't watch a lot of wrestling and you're visiting the ones that do, then maybe you get some more fans by kind of recapping, and then you go into the new year, start fresh, and people can follow right along.
Yep. 100%. Myers kicks out. Hendry has the crowd in the palm of his hands. He can get them to chant anything. Yeah, he's very, very, very popular. Myers, drop hold, hangs him up over the second rope, driving the knee to the back of the neck. Myers telling the crowd to be quiet. That always works. Take down here. Cover. 2. Nope. He's just saying, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Kick to the midsection.
Wow. Do you hear what they're chanting?
No, I can't tell.
Oscar Mayer.
Oscar Mayer. Oh, all right. That's a new one.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That was funny. Oh, and now Raywald's playing on it. Wiener, mince meats. Yeah. That was funny, dude. I used to love Oscar Mayer bologna when I was a kid. You can't get it at the deli anymore. That was my favorite bologna. That's the sliced one, though. I hate the ones in the packages now. That's horrible. It's like slimy. Ugh.
It is
Oscar
disgusting.
Mayer.
I would like to go to. We had a little neighborhood store.
Yep,
and
me too.
They had the deli counter, and you could go up and the guy slicing it would slice it as thick as you wanted it.
Yep.
So that was amazing.
Yeah, I loved fried. How about fried bologna? I'd put that in a pan, fry it up. Oh God. My dad introduced me to that. Fried bologna and cheese sandwiches that he would make. Oh my God, it was so good. Hendry had a nice run in ROH. Hendry's got Myers all the way up and then slams him down. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, no. Nope. I think Roman should get a month off for Christmas. He's defended too much. Yeah, I know you're being sarcastic, Dork Knight. I know you're being sarcastic. There was a very interesting discussion on Busted Open about him. They talked about the match specifically between him and LA Knight, and both Bully Ray and Mark Henry came out and said something very, very smart about it. That Roman is not a wrestler anymore. He is an attraction.
Yep.
And he is an attraction like Andre the Giant used to be an attraction. Andre didn't wrestle everywhere. He would do a lot of road shows and stuff but Andre, when he came out, was special. You didn't see him often, and when he would show up, the match was very, very special, and that's what they're doing with Roman. And the other thing is, and they said this too, and Bully mentioned this. They're protecting him. They're protecting him. They don't want him to get hurt. And why would you? Why would you? If the plan is for Cody, and that's what Bully Ray is betting on, the plan is Cody at WrestleMania, why would you get him hurt? Why would you have any sort of match? And remember, he got banged up in that one match that he had prior. I forget the one exactly it was, but he got banged up a little bit. Why would you risk that? And Roman could, break a bone or be out for a year or something like that can happen. And Roman also has a form of cancer. So that, it's in remission now. So why would you mess with that? So they have a good point. Wow, big power there from Joe Hendry. Both men are down, a little bit down and kind of out here. Myers is the first one to stir, but he's rolling around on the mat. Now Hendry's getting up. Crowd trying to get him in it. Hendry gets a big clothesline there and another. Myers going down off the ropes, coming back in. He catches him. Oh! Fall away slam, and Hendry displaying the power again. Now he's got Myers back up again, and that's 2 in a row. Hendry with a kip up. Third fall away slam. Is that going to be enough to do it? No. Hendry getting a little bit frustrated here.
A little frustrated.
Little bit frustrated. The crowd now trying to get back into it. I'm glad Jimmy Jacobs is gone with all his spooky storylines and wrestlers getting killed off. You can see his influence in AEW now with creepy stuff and bad comedy. Now Myers making a bit of a comeback.
I actually like.
2. Nope. This is a lot better match, Jeff, than I thought it would be.
Yeah, it's a really good match.
Yeah. Has Impact posted the IPWF card yet? No, they haven't. Cover again to no, dude. There we go.
Someone in the chat a little earlier asked which wrestlers were going to be there, and I know they've put a post out that says who's going to be a part of it, but I can't find it for some reason.
What is he talking about? Oh, IPWF. Oh no, yeah. Myers! Look at 1, Ooh. 2. Myers wins. I told you can never, ever, ever think that Brian Myers can't sneak out the win. Now, he did something behind the ref's back.
Yes, he did.
Oh, man. Well, we got Lish and Eddie Edwards. Well, I wonder, Jeff. I wonder. Does that lead our boy down a bad path a little bit? Might be getting a little frustrated.
I mean, we saw him get visibly frustrated.
Yeah.
Which we don't see often. So I think we might be starting to see a little bit of a change.
Talking about Will Ospreay here.
Wow.
Look at this, we got an Ospreay promo. Oh God. This is for Will Ospreay and Josh, which is next week.
Next week.
Oh my God. They better give these guys close to an hour.
This is going to be a great match, man.
God, we've already seen 2 complete bangers with Will Ospreay. Him and Josh, dude.
No reason to think this one won't be a banger too.
Oh my God, this one! Like I said, they better give them like close to an hour. Oh my gosh!
Give him some time. Give him some time.
This is gonna be amazing. This is gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
There it is. Josh Alexander and Will Ospreay next week. Oh my! There he is. He's not lost. Another potential match of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Former world champion. That's cute. I didn't know who you were. He says, "My God, you're talented." No one is. I'm a world beater. Let's see what you've got. What it takes to beat the best. Oh my, the smack talk. Woo!
All right.
Woo! Man, next week.
He didn't have to sell me on the match. But the fact that he just sold me on the match has me even more into it. So,
oh man,
that's gonna be
next week gonna be freaking awesome.
I wonder if they give Josh an opportunity to respond this week before the end of the show.
Yeah, How very English of Ospreay. Cheerio, mate. Man. I'm just glad we get to. I mean, regardless of where he goes, I'm just glad we get to see him one more time. And against Josh of all people, I mean, he really look at the people he took on: Speedball Mike Bailey, Eddie Edwards, and Josh Alexander. And if he beats them all, he just went through like three of the top wrestlers in Impact Wrestling and beat every one of them. Eric, is this Eric Young? Dude.
Yep, this is EY.
Look at this. Man. If you have not done so already or are new to the channel, first off, welcome. Secondly, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you hit that like button. It really helps out with all the YouTube business and the algorithms and all that kind of funky math. So make sure you drop a like on the stream for us tonight as well. So hit the notification bell to be notified about when we have future content. And don't be afraid. Great timing again there, Jeff. And don't be afraid to comment. Don't be afraid to comment. Throw us some comments. What do you like? What do you dislike? What did you like about the show? Put some comments up there. I answer every single one of them. And so throw some comments up on there too. Is Ospreay going to WWE? Nobody really knows. They're all in play. It's AEW is in play. WWE is in play. They're all interested. TNA is in play. They're all interested. So not sure. I don't know. It's going to be up to him. Totally up to him and what he wants to do. Seth Rollins was teasing a little bit. There were wrestlers in AEW teasing a little bit. The one thing that TNA has is that he stated last week he was a fan of he was a TNA kid. He called himself a TNA kid. So I would love to see him just shock the world. If he went to TNA, it would just shock the world. And it would bring so many eyes to the company. Even if he only stays around for a couple of years, it would bring so many eyes to TNA and be so good for them. So good for them. I mean, WWE and AEW are established enough, both of them, and they're big names and stuff like that. TNA coming back as TNA and getting back into that fold And having Will Ospreay on their roster would just be absolutely huge. Eric Young and Eddie Edwards getting set to go here. Eddie off the ropes. Elbow drops Eric Young. Jeff's trying to find the name of the theme song there. God will cut you down.
Let me ask you this, Joe, in the chat. Do you think, which I feel like he is, but do you think that Ospreay is the type of talent that could say, you know what, instead of me signing multi-year deals with anyone, I'm going to sign 6-month deals. And if I want to go to TNA for 6 months, I'll go there. If I want to go to AEW for 6 months, I'll go there. Do you think he commands that type of power when it comes to negotiating? Because he could really do, I mean, from a personal standpoint, he could do something that no one has done really since the territory days, if you think about it. Be able to go from place to place like that and be the main attraction, because this dude is a star. I mean, he's a mega star.
You know, it would be awesome. And I know it would never happen because the lawyers and everything involved and all the companies and all that kind of stuff. But could you imagine if he became the first one to unlock the forbidden door, where he would say, okay, I'm going to sign multiple contracts and work for 3 different shows. I know it would never happen. We'll never see it. It's completely fiction. But could you imagine if he did? And he could just go to WrestleMania and wrestle Seth Rollins. And then he can go to AEW and wrestle MJF. And then he can go to TNA and wrestle whoever their champion is at the time. That, could you imagine if that could happen? It won't, because like I said, there's too much money and lawyers and all that business involved. But it's, oh my God, that would be amazing. If it's about money, then he goes to AEW. If it's about exposure, it's WWE. If it's about nostalgia, it's TNA. I guess, you know, it all depends, I guess. Does he need a payday? I don't know. I don't know, honestly, how much money he's made already. I don't know.
I mean, I'll say this, because I think sometimes people think that wrestlers are like swimming in the dough. Given his trajectory, I would say that he's probably done well for himself, but there could always be more.
Oh, yeah.
When wrestlers start out, especially if you go the independent route, I'm not exaggerating when I say $40 is a good weekend. If you want to hear more about that, The Rock himself on the Pivot podcast talks about how a really good night for him was $80 a night, where he could work his gimmick table and take photos with people and make extra money, because he was getting paid $40 to wrestle, and he could make maybe an extra 40 if he set up his table. So you don't make a lot. So, and this is a very grueling and taxing business. So if he wants to go after the payday, I understand, but I think he's the type of cat that wants to have these, blockbuster matchups. I think that's what interests him.
Remember those shoes. And I think this is important for him. I think he said this in a promo that he did recently. He wants to be who he is. He wants to be Will Ospreay. He doesn't want to go to WWE where they're going to maybe make him change his name. I think that's important. And I don't know. I mean, WWE, I'm sure, can maybe negotiate around that. But they, I'm not too sure whether or not they're going to allow him to just do that. So I don't know. Cover 1, 2. Oh, close kick out by Eddie. Well, chat. Chat. Play along. Where do you want to see him? Where do you want to see him go? And so, like, if he goes to WWE, do you think he starts in NXT? But where do you want to see him go? Where do you want to see him go? And tell me why. Actually, 3 things. I'll make it long. I'll make it work. Where do you want to see him go? Why do you want to see him go there? And who do you want to see him face? One person. You don't have to name more than one. But let me know. Where do you want to see him end up? Why do you want to see him end up there in particular? And who do you want to see him face? Fantasy book it. Mark, Will Ospreay. They haven't changed Cody or Jade, so I can't see why they would change Ospreay. Oh, that backfired. Lish hits Eddie with the kendo stick. Oh, man, that's going to not sit well with Eddie Edwards. Lish can't believe he did it. Oh, Jeff. Jeff, do we get a turn back from Eddie here? Does Eddie maybe turn against Lish a little bit now?
We may.
Never change AJ Styles. That's true. They don't change everyone. WWE to see him and Seth. Brian Myers working his way down the steps, and there's Moose. Oh, no thanks to you. Oh, a little dissension in the ranks here.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, look at this. There's Heath. Going to probably be Heath's last appearance. He is a free agent. Moose and Heath.
All right.
Wonder if that's his last match.
Yeah.
Gresham getting prepared. Heath is gone. Yeah. Wonder where he'll end up. Said he wants to continue wrestling, so. Sunny Kiss. Yes, all right. Sunny Kiss. It's going to be sunny all year long. Oh, Trinity's there.
Oh.
Trinity with a big hug for Sunny Kiss. Oh. Sunny Kiss is getting a title shot?
Next week, huh?
Holy cow. Sunny Kiss gets a title shot next week? Yo. Sunny and Trinity next week for the title?
Wow.
Uh-oh. For the first time since he bowed out of that match in like less than 2 seconds, it's Dirty Dango and the Entourage.
Alpha flipping Bravo.
Alpha. Oleg Prudius. Dirty Dango and Alpha Bravo. Dango is here going up against Nick Diamond. I didn't see the name of the other guy. We got some jobbers. We probably have some local talent here. It looks like Alpha Bravo going to talk. What are your thoughts and feelings on the current state of professional wrestling? Man, do I hate professional wrestling. We continue to be enlightened by Dirty Dango. Oh, this is Oleg Prudius wrestling. We're going to get look at this. We're getting what is this?
This is supposedly a tag team match, but
it is a tag team match, but it's 2-on-1. This is just going to be a 2-on-1 handicap match. So this is supposed to be Dango and Prudius, but Prudius is just going to beat these guys beat to living hell.
Oh.
And then look at Dango's over in the commentary table. He's going to wait until he beats them both up and go in and cover them. Look at this. He's just annihilating these poor guys. Look at up across he's just tossing them around like ragdolls. He was in John Wick?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I didn't know that. Oh, my God. This is just decimation. He hates pro wrestling, but doesn't mind taking a check off of Sonny said, y'all do good business here, and winked at the camera. Sonny was in AEW for almost 3 years and never got any kind of title shot at anything. I'm really glad that Sonny's there. Really, really am. We keep saying it over and over, Heather, over and over. We say it every single week and on our show probably that we do on Sunday. There are so many talented women in AEW, and they just don't see the light of day. They don't see the screen. Look at this. Prudius just devastated both men, and Dango had to do nothing. Nothing. He just walked in there and just stood on top of him. So now he's got Prudius to take care of his dirty work, and Dango just doesn't do anything. Jordan Grace. What did Heather say? I missed it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Bully says, nice trophy. Puts his hand out to shake her hand. Oh, and Kylan King comes out too. Pure luck. Damn. I hope it's not title shot. That would suck. Just turn up and get a title shot. Who she thinks she is? Goldberg? Bully tells Kylan to back it down. He's soft. Macklin comes in and says he's soft. It's funny, Jeff, here. They're turning Bully into a face. Bully's basically getting turned into a face. We're going to get a tag team match here.
Yep.
Macklin and Kylan against Jordan and Bully. What's going on with you, says Kylan.
Me too, James. Joe, do you have the TV on in the background?
My wife does. Why? Can you hear it?
James said he hears someone sound. Can you hear the show like Impact, James?
Hey, let me turn my microphone a little bit. Usually my mic doesn't pick up the TV.
Oh, he's there.
Who's this?
Myron Reed.
Myron Reed? I moved the microphone closer to me, so let us know if you could still hear it. Wow. Myron Reed is here. That must have been the surprise that Trey was talking about.
That's awesome.
James Chadwick said, called it. Myron Reed is they're gonna get the whole treehouse back together.
Yeah.
The treehouse is coming back. Also next week we've got another championship on the line. ABC going up against Kenny King and Sheldon Jean. So that was made a match. The Rascals with Myron Reed against Laredo Kid, Black Taurus, and Juventud Guerrera are teaming up. We got Moose and Heath next week, which is probably Heath's last match in Impact Wrestling. And then we've got this. Sunny Kiss and Trinity. Now that is not for the title. Non-title. Crazy Steve and Kylan King Macklin and Kylan King against Bully Ray and Jordan Gray. So that is next week. Will Ospreay and John. Oh my God. What another show next week.
Next week is going to be great.
Dude, how about that card? Holy cow. Myron Reed from ML Dub. That signing is awesome for TNA. The tail of the tape between the two wrestlers that are coming up for the title match that's coming up next. Yeah, I thought it was a title match too. I thought it was going to be a title match as well. But either way, it'll be cool to see. All right, so here we go. It's main event time. We've got Jonathan Gresham about to come out to the ring. Myron Reed is there in my Ron Simmons voice. Damn. Damn. I love the idea of Jordan Grace and Bully Ray as a tag team next week, says Andrea. Hello, Andrea, by the way. I've seen you in there. I just I kind of just forgot to say hello. 35 minutes for the main event. No, not quite. We're at about 20 of, so about 20 minutes. About 20 minutes. And they usually don't run right up until. So I'm going to say about maybe 17 minutes or so. Love Myron Reed. If you haven't seen him before, you're in for a treat. Bump, bump, Motor City. Alex Shelley makes his way down to the ring. Jeff, what do you think, man? Do you think at Hard to Kill, you think we see 2 title changes? You think we see Moose end up with the title and Jordan Grace end up with the title at Hard to Kill?
Honestly, I think we get one for sure.
Okay.
I think Moose wins. And
that begs the question then, if Moose wins, who goes up against him? I mean, the easy call would be Josh, but I don't think they're going to make the move with Josh right yet because they just had a whole big feud with them. Not, you know what I mean? Like not that long ago, they were going at it for a long time. So who would you put up? Who would you have go up against him next? As that face that would have to rise up to beat him.
Why not Chris Sabin?
You mean that he could cash in the X Division title? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
To avenge his friend.
Okay.
Um,
Good storyline.
I think you could also throw out Joe Hendry. Little Silver just said it. I think Joe Hendry is another name that you can throw out.
Joe Hendry and Moose would be a good feud. Those two were in the ring several times together. They both are very, very strong men. So yeah,
Now let me throw a wild card out at you.
Okay.
You want to make a splash? You want to start TNA off right? If they sign Will Ospreay.
Oh my God. Could you imagine if Moose wins the title and then Will Ospreay ends up challenging him for that title right off the bat? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Just a little fantasy booking.
Yeah. Yeah, that's smart. Smart. We didn't get to see the octopus mask. That's a highlight of the night. That just goes to show me, Heather, what we've been kind of thinking in our heads, that he's changing. And Gresham, I think, is changing. He's gonna go down the heel road. Drives in screaming, Motor City. Hello, Lori. How are you? And Tazzy also here joining us at the end. It's an impact party, baby. I'm laying in bed eating Jello. Oh boy. Are you sick, Tazzy?
Yeah,
Are you sick?
Not
That sounds like
well.
something a sick person would eat.
Yeah, he's not feeling well.
Yeah, bummer. Bummer, dude. Well, get better. Speedball versus Moose. You know, John, I like that. Maybe it's going to be time this year to give Speedball a shot at the title. I like that. Oh God, you keep giving us that boring. Look at that game is so bad, and the score is really bad. That game's just horrible. That's it, 10-9. Oh yeah, yuck. I used to defend Tony Khan to the death, but he's made a lot of bad booking decisions lately.
Ooh, Shelley with the
Gresham getting a little frustrated here.
Yep.
Oh, okay. We're gonna go back and forth with some chops.
Why not?
Chops. And we've got another one here from Gresham. Oh, man. Nasty chop from Alex Shelley. I swear I'm not crazy. When they were doing Tale of the Tape, he said small height difference. Shelley's 6 inches taller. Oh, look what he did. Oh, no. He just gave him a tap to the you-know-where. Oh, my head just blew up really big. What the hell happened there? My head got really big suddenly. Gigantic head on the screen. Jeff's messing around with the graphics a little bit. And my head just grew 20 sizes big. I don't think Gresham will ever be as good as he was in ROH. What if they kick TNA off in a different way? Jordan Grace, our new TNA World Champion. They could. Possible. No, Shelley is not there, fudging his height. I have a pick with the man. Oh, Jeff, we lost Jeff there. Huh. Jeff's trying to come back in. We lost Jeff there.
Don't ask me what happened. I have no idea.
I was going to say, my head just got gigantic, and then you were gone.
Yeah, I have no clue what just happened, but hey. That was fun. Lots of fun there.
Now I look like I'm eating my logo. Ready? Watch.
There we go. No more eating the logo.
No more eating logos. Come on, I wanted to eat the logo. Jeffrey, where are you? Says James. Well, he's back, but I'm not really sure what happened. Gresham doing okay, yeah. Gresham's doing some heelish things here. Look at he's fought. Look at him. He was creeping on the referee. What is going on with Gresham? Gresham's got like the tape ripped off his wrist. He was just creeping up on the referee like he was going to hit the referee. What is going on here with Gresham? Look at this. Now he's just tearing at his pulling his hair, pulling in the nose. Like Gresham going full heel. Full heel. According to the graphic they had up, it's got Gresham at 5'4". Yeah, no, yeah, they're definitely not that close. Leg over the backside of the neck. Gresham really, really going all out. Careful, that eating motion could put into memes of you eating different. Yeah, that's true. We'll edit that out later. And the honor has left Gresham's soul. Yeah, there is no more honor here, I don't think. Oh man, yeah, he is just going full heel, like stomp on the hand, every possible way that you could do heelish things he is doing. So Gresham definitely has changed. Now he's going to use that tape. Oh,
he's pulling out all the stops.
Yeah, he really is. I can't take Gresham seriously right now. Shelley gets a shot to the back from Gresham. Now we go back around. Here comes some forearms from Gresham to Alex Shelley.
He said, I'm going to break his arm.
Did he really? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he did. I'm a little bit behind. Jeff, I shipped you over a text. Seems like a heck of a show next week. Oh, yeah. Yeah, next week's show seems amazing. What the hell? Can he just unwrap his freaking hand? This match is a snoozer. Really? I don't know. I like the story that they're telling. He's just cheating every way possible. Every snaky way possible. It reminds me of an old Ric Flair match. Ric Flair used to do all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, him and Ricky Steamboat.
Yep. Every possible way he could gain an advantage. Ric Flair used to do it all the time. All right.
Is he going to place Gresham under arrest?
Here we go with a little bit of finger manipulation. Oh, a little bit of joint manipulation.
I thought he was going to tie his hands up behind his back with that would have been funny.
Now Alex Shelley making his way back. Good point. I'm guessing Cody was the heart and brain. At least Vince won't come in and help Tony. Motor City. Motor City chants. Alex. Oh, man. What a move. He started turning heel a little bit on promos that he was doing after he lost that last time, I think, to Mike Bailey. We were seeing some backstage promos that kind of led you to believe that he was going to do this. It's probably not a bad idea. I think he needed a bit of a change. Now he goes after the knee. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I'm good with him being heel.
I'm okay with it.
Old champ, new champ.
Old champ. I was wondering what the hell they were saying. What are they chanting? Old champ, new champ. And there is some great technical wrestling going on in this match as well as some. Oh, I'm not surprised. I mean, Gresham is that he's that good. I mean, he's that good at that, and Alex Shelley is as well. So I'm not really surprised by it. Oh man, look at this now. Gresham Shelley now with a bad knee here. And drop kick to that left knee, and now Shelley in a little bit of trouble. I thought they were saying yep. Yeah, I didn't know what that was. Shelley got out of the way. Jumped over that. Oh man, and he really hung up Gresham across that top rope.
Yeah, he did.
Are there any ex-Legends, free agents, or underused wrestlers in Impact or WWE that could come and steady the ship? To where? Where are you guys talking about? You talking about AEW?
Yeah, I think that's what they're talking about.
I honestly, Dork Knight, I don't think they need any more people there. They already have they probably have way too many that just don't see the camera. So I don't think they need any more there. They have people that they can't even use, that they're never on their show. I don't think they should be going after anybody new. Alex Shelley gonna leap over the top and takes down Gresham, but Gresham, yeah, both of them got hurt there.
Yeah, Alex Shelley, when he went back into the ring, tweaked that knee. He started favoring that knee.
Yeah. Yeah. Jesse Callan in an Impact stream. Wow. That's surprising. Don't think I've ever seen you in an Impact stream before. I think DK means wrestlers helping take over the oven. The oven. I think DK means wrestlers helping take over the oven. Take over the book in AEW. Did you guys hear that Allie is gone from AEW? Yes. Yeah, we were talking about it earlier in the show. Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about it earlier in the show. I hope she comes back to TNA. Well, TNA. I hope she comes to TNA. That would be awesome for her to reunite with Rosemary.
Ooh.
Both of these guys down on the floor. Over the booking. Okay. Take over the booking. Shelley is going to toss Gresham back into the ring.
Ref is at 9.
Time for Allie to come back from the dead in TNA. Over the booking. Gresham with a big right hand. 1, 2. No, wow, that was close. Again, another cover gets a 2. Good match on right now. Gresham, Shelley's in trouble. Gresham back up on his feet here.
Oh.
Gresham going down. Up. No. Leaps over. Shelley holds on. Shelley was ready for him there, but he hung on to the ropes. Shelley misses. Now Gresham goes right back. Oh. Right into the middle turnbuckle. Face first for Jonathan Gresham. I don't know, Jesse. I guess my memory's bad. I am old, you know. Gresham trying to get back up. Shelley off the what a DDT there off the top rope from Alex Shelley. 1, 2, no. Gresham gets up and he right into the submission hold. This is the most boring heel turn ever. I don't know about that. I mean, it's telegraphed, right? I mean, it's telegraphed. Now he's holding. Oh, he's grabbing onto the official.
Oh, he is.
Grabbing onto the referee and crawls over the referee basically to get to the ropes.
That's a way. That's a way to escape.
That's unusual. Gresham back up. Alex Shelley, big. Oh, Gresham with some chops to the knee here.
Ooh.
Shelley trying to now. Shelley back. Arm bar. Gresham gets out of it. Gresham back to that knee again. Kick from Shelley. Old, ancient. Even met Alexander the Great, didn't you? I know many, many, many old people. Yes. Yes.
Oh,
What a
man.
shot from one. Nope. Covering a kick out. Shelley right back at it. Oh, 1, 2. No. I'll tell you what, man. You might not like the heel turn and stuff like that, but this is a pretty good match.
They're making you think it's a possibility, right?
Yeah, they really are. And look at this. Gresham really look at the moves here. 2. No, that was close as well. They're really, Jeff, you're right. They're really making you think that he's going to win. I love the Allie Rosemary storyline, and she was killed off in the undead realm. Also, Rosemary killed off Luchasaurus too. I'm sure they bring back Allie some way like that. They have a tendency to continue stories, so I wouldn't be surprised if that happened.
This has been a really good match.
Yeah, absolutely.
It feels really old school to me.
Mm-hmm.
Really throwback.
Gresham is technically sound. And Gresham getting back up to his feet now. Shots to just back and forth with the forearms. Now he goes to the nose and the eyes again. Big rake of the eyes. Shelley goes back after that left arm, and now Gresham going back to the knees. Crowd chanting, "This is awesome." Yeah, this is a lot better of a match than I thought it was going to be. Not to say anything against either one of them. They're both really, really good wrestlers. Moonsault off the rope. Shelley favoring the knee. Gresham now tries to take him out outside, but did not. Just throws him back in the ring. Now he comes in. Pinning combination. No roll up. 2. No. And now 1. No. Reversal. No. That was an insane series of moves. Look at this from Shelley. Oh, look at that. Nope. Rolled him over. Gresham now. Nope. Reverse. Look at all of these reversals. This is insane. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Gresham using strategy. This is insane.
Yeah, this is really, really good.
Up and over. And then a bridge. No. Cover 1, 2. No. And another kick out at 2. Gresham's going to try a figure 4. He's got it locked in. Wow, this is going overtime. We're over 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Wow, this has been really good though.
Yeah. It's running over 10 o'clock. I never understood why TNA, NWA, MLW, OVW, and others all come together to make a game.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I really like that idea.
This is awesome, Chance. How long has Gresham been in Impact? I'm trying to figure out. He's been there, what? Has to be close to 2 years now, I think.
Yeah. Either 2 years. I'm trying to think. Feels like he's been there forever.
It does, yeah.
But he hasn't. I'll have to get back to you, Mark. Oh.
Big super kick from Shelley. Shelley again. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Shell shock finally ends it.
That was a heck of a match, man.
It really was. Yeah, really
want to see them run that one back.
Yeah, really, really great match. I have enjoyed Impact this evening and no buffering at all. Well, that's always a good thing. Fight forever. Well, Alex wins again. Respect to that match. Yeah, dude, that was really, really good. Really, really impressive match. Conrad, I love that idea. And that is that. Alex Shelley retains. And that is Impact for tonight. Really, really, really fun show. Really fun show. We got a lot of good backstage stuff. We got a lot of good promos tonight. We got stuff that, I think it was a really, really good show. Really good show. I liked last week's show. There were some really great stuff on there. I think though, one of the things that I'll put out there that I've noticed is I like, and I know on like during pay-per-views and stuff like that, you don't get them. But I like when Impact does promos. I do. I like backstage promos, and we got that tonight. And I like it. They do that really well. And like some of the interviews and stuff we got backstage and things like that. I like that. And I might have been missing that a little bit from the last week's show and the week before. But yeah, good stuff. I really enjoyed it. A lot of really good matches on this. We got a lot of interaction backstage, and some stuff setting up future matches. And next week, oh my God, next week is stacked. Josh Alexander and Will Ospreay for the title, which is going to be absolutely phenomenal. And so that's going to be amazing as well. So I can't wait to see that. And we got a lot of other great matches for next week already too.
Yeah.
Moose and Heath in should be Heath's last match. So lots of good stuff. Yeah, tonight was solid. Yeah, Andrew said tonight's solid show. Yeah, I agree. I think it was really, really good. I thought it was really, really good. Yeah. So give us your scores in the chat, and while you're doing that, I will just put out the reminders. Please make sure that you drop a like on the stream. That would really help us out with the YouTube stuff. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you sub if you haven't done so already. Ring the notification bell to be notified about when we have the future content. Which next up for us is Sunday. We will do our Between the Ropes show, which you all know is a look back at the week in wrestling that was. We will do our news of the week. We'll review shows. We'll do of course, our sell or no sell segment. We'll do our. I'm sure we might have a grievance or two, so we'll do that as well. And yeah, and we'll do that on Sunday. That'll be 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So join us for that. That'll be our next show. Let's see what people are saying here as far as scores. Brandon Barnes gives it a 10 out of 10. Heather says solid show tonight, 8.75. Brandon says 10 out of 10. Good night, Brandon. John G saying 9 out of 10. Andrew saying really solid show, 9 out of 10. Dork Knight says 7.75. Maybe if I was more familiar with every day and the dynamic, 8 plus. Someone said it on the chat, and I agree. Maybe not in the ring, but I would love to see a video game where two. Yeah, Conrad mentioned that. Yeah, that was a really good idea, actually. That would be a fun idea. 8.5 out of 10. Solid show tonight, guys. 9 out of 10. I'll check you all out again next Thursday for sure. Thank you, Damien. We'll see you then. There's an Impact post show. Yeah, they kind of do that every now and then now. You never know really when it's on, which is weird. Like it's kind of random. I don't know what they'll do that now from time to time. But yeah, here it is. But I don't know what they're saying. It's looking like they're just reviewing what just happened. It usually doesn't last very long. It's usually like 5 minutes, 6 minutes or so, and they kind of just review it. So yeah, they've been doing these from time to time. I'm seeing it now. Impact post show. Let's see if there's anything going on. Yeah, it's Ray Walt and Tom Hannafin there. Yeah, probably is this. Yeah, they've done this a few times now, so I don't know if maybe this is going to become a regular thing. DRO didn't like it. 3 out of 10. A lot of people saying 9 and solid. Solid is amazing. Dylan says 9. James Chadwick says a 3. Yeah, James wondering why a 3. John 9.25 out of 10. A says 7 out of 10. Yeah, whatever. Look, everybody likes what they like. That's why we ask people to score it. You know, everybody's gonna have their own likes and dislikes. Yeah. So I don't know what the post show is going to be about or how long it's going to go. They're just kind of showing some highlights, and of course you're seeing Lish, and then some of the entrances here. You saw Eric Young, so they're just kind of recapping the show.
This video is like 10 minutes and 40 seconds. It said, Joe.
Oh, the post show thing.
Yeah.
It looks to me like it just might be like a wrap up highlight type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't stick around for it. It's if it was something. Remember when we used to do our own show? Oh my gosh, it's like ancient history. Remember when we would do after the Impact?
Yep, after the Impact. I remember.
Remember we would do that. Yeah, we would do like a little post show. Maybe it might be. We'll have to see. We'll have to see like what the schedule and everything is going to be like. Maybe it might be something to revisit, like when they go back to TNA.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, we have early morning jobs, both of us, so we wouldn't be long. But maybe we could do something like similar to what they do. Maybe we could take like 10 minutes, and we could grade the show in the first like couple minutes, and then after that maybe we could just do a quick like 10-minute recap. So maybe we'll do that. Breaking news. Alex Shelley versus Moose at HTK.
Man,
yeah.
Opportunity. Here we go.
Yeah. John Kessler. Good night, John. We've got some breaking news. I always wanted to do that. Actually, I used to do that when I was a radio station DJ. It's pretty funny stuff. I try to say it in a different voice like almost every day. And one of my favorite Muppet characters was the guy who did the news, the Eagle. I forget, was Sam Eagle, I think was his name. On the Muppet Show, he used to do all the news. And I love this. He used to talk like an old school, like the news guys on 2020 who had that rigid voice and they would talk like this. Yeah. All right, guys, that's going to do it for us for tonight. I hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you all for coming out. We really, really appreciate the support and appreciate you coming out and enjoying Impact Wrestling with us week after week. We hope we continue to see you week after week as well with this. It's only going to get better as we get toward the TNA level. You come along with us and take that ride with us for TNA because, you like all of us and we're huge fans of this. And it's a new jumping on point for what will, for all intents and purposes, is very, very new thing. And we don't get to, like I said, we don't get to really see that much in pro wrestling. So it should be a lot of fun. So yeah, thank you all for coming out. We really appreciate you all. And news is good. Oh, no news is good news with Gary Gnu. You're killing me. That's from the Great Space Coaster. I remember that very, very well. Used to watch that when I was going to school in the morning when I probably was about 9 or 10, I'm guessing. So yeah, yep, I remember. All right, guys, we're going to hit the road. Hope you had a good time tonight. I know we did. Have a great rest of your night and, of course, a great weekend of Veterans Day, like Jeff said earlier. Obviously, we thank all of our veterans who are still with us, who have served, and all of those who have gone and passed away that have served as well. We wouldn't be the country we are without those veterans. So happy Veterans Day to all of those who have served and all those who are serving. So, and yeah, have a great rest of your night, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Hopefully we'll see you all on our next show, which is Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a great one, guys. We'll talk to you soon and take care. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon. Night, everybody.